Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video I have got round 5 match 2 of my custom Super Rugby Aotearoa 2021 tournament. This match is going to be between the Chiefs and the Blues, and this one is going to be pretty exciting because of the fact that the Blues were the first home team to win a match against the Crusaders they were playing. And it was a very close one, that's for sure. We went to golden point, but the Blues were able to get it in the end. But nonetheless, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. These are two exciting lineups, and I am very excited to see them play each other. And I feel like this is another match that in real life should be an absolute cracker to watch. But nonetheless, let's look at the benches, and then we will get right into it. And they are pretty strong as well for both sides. Hopefully we will get to see a few subs being made for the Chiefs in the second half when we are them, but nonetheless, let's get right into this match. It is going to be Aotearoa Black for the Blues kicking off. I am going to be the Blues for the first half, and then I am going to be the Chiefs for the second, following the pattern that is me as the away team for the first, home for the second. And I feel like I really should have had it round the other way because of the fact that the home team should have the advantage, but nonetheless, it is just proving that whoever does get the win as the home team is going to be the team that possibly will be making it to the final, and the Blues might be able to sign their name on the dotted line for that final match so far. I don't know if they do have contract signings for rugby, but nonetheless, that is a good run from Damian McKenzie. They are starting a drive here, the Chiefs. I feel like because of the fact that this is late at night, I'm just going to say some random stuff, but nonetheless, that is a good kick from the Chiefs, and we are going back to halfway. Brad Weber. Very good kick there. It is going to be James Parsons now with an important line-out throw. My line-outs haven't been going too flash lately, and that is just kind of adding to that amount. Unfortunately, Va'ai has been able to claim that one against the throw, and now it is Brad Weber who fires it back to Boshia, who is tackled by Mark Talia. Duanga Fussy not quite able to rip that one away. Now it is Nathan Harris round the side. Has gone to Tui Pelotu. Dalton Papali'i with a good tackle there, but not quite able to get back to his feet once again. Brad Weber now fires it out to Molly, who is tackled by Akira Ioane, who is going to get back to his feet, and he did get it that time. Now it is Jonathan Ruru, who didn't want to offload, and because of it, I think we are almost going to lose this ball. No, we have just hung on to it. I'm thinking of going to the right here. It is going to be Hoskins Satutu who fires it out to Mark Talia. Inside ball back to James Parsons. Unfortunately, I wanted Rico Ioane, and because of it now we have lost the ball. Little mistake there from the Blues, and because of it Wainui completely halted his run there, and Robinson able to rip that ball away. TJ Faiani goes to Akira Ioane, one more to Hoskins Satutu. Now it's in a gap. Rico Ioane has picked it up, and he has done very well there, but the Chiefs look like they want to steal it in the breakdown. I'm thinking just kicking this one downfield. Damian McKenzie is in the line. I am going to kick it straight, but hopefully the wind doesn't take this one. Damian McKenzie and also Sean Wainui chasing this one hard. If this one pulls up just before their line, that would be great, and it has. And now Sean Wainui has been tackled back into his in goal. And now we are going to have a scrum only 5 metres out for the Blues.
Set. Good strong hit.
It's a good push from the Blues there. I might think about going off the back. I'll tell you what, I am actually just going to go as Ruru. Go back to DJ Faiani. Goes out to Rico Ioane. One more to Caleb Clark, and that is going to be a try for the Blues early in this match. And it was Caleb Clark, the man who was updated recently. He is a beast on the wing, and he will be a real asset for the Blues in the real life competition. And I have to say, I'm pretty excited because that is only about 6 weeks away now. So we are halfway through my Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. We are halfway through the wait that is waiting for the real competition to start, and I have to say playing these matches has made me even more hyped for the real competition, and I hope it has for you guys too. But nonetheless, good try there from Caleb Clark, and now it is going to be Aotearoa Black who has got this kick. I accidentally skipped it, so I almost forgot who it was, but it is Aotearoa Black, and he has got that one straight down the middle. So the score now is 7-0 to the Blues after 10 minutes. It is now going to be Bryn Gatlin kicking this one off for the Chiefs. We'll have to wait and see where this one goes. I have a feeling he will be going short here, Bryn Gatlin. They will want to retain this ball. They have done exactly what I said. Parsons now, unfortunately, not able to get it. Nathan Harris was, though. And he has been having quite a good Super Rugby Aotearoa so far. But Akira Ioane, another man who has been having a good one. And now it is DJ Faiani, goes out to Rico Ioane, one more to Mark Talia, and straight away we're on a breakaway once again. Talia steps on the inside. He's getting driven towards the touchline though by Brad Weber with a great tackle, and because of it now it is going to be a line out to the Chiefs. But I have a feeling that I actually win more line outs against the throw than I do when I have got the throw, so nonetheless we might still have a decent chance here. Oh, not quite. Tui Pelotu's ball there. And now it is Gatland who goes back to Tupaia, fires wide to Damian McKenzie who shunts off TJ Faiani. That messed up the plan a little bit, but it is a good ankle tap from Caleb Clark. Brad Weber now goes to Tarvale, driven back with Sam Kane now with a good run, dragged down by Aotearoa Black, and Papali'i rips it straight back. It is Tuanoki Afi who's clotheslined by Tupaia, and that is going to be a yellow card for Tupaia there. He is going to be going to the bin for 10 minutes, which means they will only have 14 on the field, and we will have a little bit more of an advantage here. But hopefully this will be a good kick from Aotearoa Black. He is right in the middle of the field, so wherever the wind is going, unfortunately it's straight behind. So we will have to just make sure this one does go out from Aotearoa Black, and by make sure it goes out, I mean hardly even make it go out, and no it didn't. Molly has been able to claim that one. That's a great inside ball from Parsons. Caleb Clark now fires it back to Robinson. It was kind of a little bit awkward, and by the looks of it, we have still got the advantage. I don't know how Molly kept that ball in, and also how Parsons was able to. Nonetheless, we are using our backs, and now we have got advantage over. No, we haven't. We have still got it. That was a long advantage, but by the looks of it, it is going to keep on rolling because the Blues have still got the ball. Can we score off this advantage? Damian McKenzie made that tackle, so we are lacking a fullback for the Chiefs. Ruru now passes it out to Caleb Clark, and now we're going back for the knock on. Boshier is going, how long was that one, ref? But we didn't really make any meters, so that is why we are going back. But nonetheless, we didn't score off a set play for the last scrum, so maybe this would be a good chance for the Blues to score off this one now. I am just going to fire it wide like I normally would, because that set play in this game seems to be very overpowered, although I have a feeling after saying that this one might not quite work out. But it is Rico Ioane who fires it out to Mark Talia, who's going to have to step on the inside, but he hasn't. He has been tackled very well by the number 11 for the Chiefs. It is Tuanoki Afi now, fires it back to Jonathan Ruru. Rico Ioane goes to TJ Faiani, fires it back to Caleb Clark. Now he's close to the line, he's going to step on the inside. Oh, he has been. Is that clotheslined as well by Damian McKenzie? We're going to take this quickly. We love fast running rugby. Caleb Clark straight up the middle, and he has scored his second of the match for the Blues. And I didn't realise they were actually just going to part like the Red Sea and let me straight up the middle there. But nonetheless, Caleb Clark, he will take it. He's very happy with that one. TJ Faiani goes back to Caleb Clark, who was clotheslined in the end by Damian McKenzie. It didn't actually look that high from that replay, but the ref is in the way. But Caleb Clark takes the quick tap, runs straight, and finds the gap there. Now it is going to be Aotearoa Black who is taking this kick. And that one looks like it is going to be going straight down the middle from Aotearoa Black. And because of it now, the Blues are leading this one 14-0 after 20 minutes. And they have still got a man in the bin, the Chiefs. It is going to be Bryn Gatlin once again kicking off for the Chiefs. Are they going to go short this time? That's a question. I have a feeling he might consider kicking long now, Bryn Gatlin. Yeah, nailed it. 2 from 2 at the moment. Rico Ioane has taken that one very well. But is hit hard in the tackle by Anton Leonard-Brown. We haven't really seen so far this Super Rugby Aotearoa other than one of the first matches for the Chiefs. He has been a little bit quiet. It is Aotearoa Black out to Caleb Clark. Can he get his hat-trick? Brad Weber trying to cover it. He has fended him in the face, Brad Weber, but he has made the tackle nonetheless. It is now Jonathan Ruru who passes it back to Tui Pelotu. One more to Akira Ioane. It wasn't as wide as we wanted that one to go, and Anton Leonard-Brown was the man who's got ball in hand now. Tuanoki Afi now goes to Papali'i. Out to Tui Pelotu. Perafeta fires it out to Rico Ioane. It's pretty much the Ioane brothers against the world at the moment. He has shunted off one. He is getting forced into touch. How have we kept this ball in play? It's still in play. Brad Weber has made that tackle though. And Papali'i almost able to rip it away. Kiri Ioane was very close to that touchline. Unfortunately, Gatlin has dropped that one, and we are going back for the scrum now. But that was interesting, that's for sure. How were we able to keep that ball in? There's been quite a few little silky skills by the touchline. That was Mark Talia's face zoomed in. But nonetheless, Gatlin did drop that ball. And Tupaia is back from the bin as well now. That seemed like a quick 10 minutes. This game has been flying by, but at the moment the points have been flying for the Chiefs as well. Or for the Blues as well, should I say. Now, I can't actually remember, did we score off a set play? I don't think we did in the end. I think we got shut down, so I am going to try it once again. Caleb Clark is out on that wing, and by the looks of it, he is going to get gifted it. I'm going to at least take on Damian McKenzie. I have shunted him off, and that is going to be the try for Caleb Clark. He has got his hat-trick now. I thought it wouldn't have been right to just run to the corner. It looked a little bit too easy, so I did try and take on Damian McKenzie, a man who doesn't really miss many tackles. But Caleb Clark, a very strong runner of the ball, and unfortunately for McKenzie, the size advantage did go to Clark there. Aotearoa Black goes to Rico Ioane. Out to Caleb Clark, who possibly could have made it to the corner, but he shunts off Damian McKenzie, Brad Weber finishes the job. Caleb Clark didn't really ever look like he put that ball down, but nonetheless it was awarded. And now it is Otaeri Black with another kick. And the Blues at the moment, they might be sitting as favourites to win this Super Rugby Aotearoa competition because of the fact that they are the only team who have won an away game. That one went down to Golden Point, like I mentioned, against the Crusaders. A very close match. In fact, it was that close I had to read the rules to find out what happened if it was a draw. And in the end, I did a random number generator to pick who I was. But I think I'm going to have to work out a theory other than a random number generator perhaps to work out who I'm going to be. But Tui Pelotu's now dropped the ball and we are going back for the scrum. It's going to be the scrum to the Chiefs just outside our 22. And hopefully we will be able to win it against the feed. The scrums, I was about to say, haven't been looking too bad for us so far. But then I have probably my worst push of the day. For that very first one, Weber now fires it back to Bryn Gatlin. Otaeri Black goes to Jacobson. It's not Otaeri Black, he's on our team. Not sure what I was on about. Bryn Gatlin, I believe is who I was trying to say. I'm getting my names all kinds of mixed up. That is Tarval who is tackled. We haven't quite been able to rip that one away. Now it is Brad Weber around the side. He has gone to the right. He is getting driven back by James Parsons as well. And a very good tackle. Molly now goes to Sam Kane, who goes back to Bryn Gatlin, who is tackled by Tuanga Fasi. That's going to read Robinson's ball. No, we did win the not releasing penalty instead, which means now we are going to have to do a line out if I do get this ball into touch, which last time Otaeri Black wasn't quite able to do. So we want to make sure it goes just that little bit closer into touch. Tell you what, that's quite close as well, but nonetheless it is a good kick from Otaeri Black for the Blues. Right, James Parsons. We need this one straight. That one's pretty straight. Is it too straight though? Is Tupavai going to steal that one? No, not quite. Robinson has done very well. There it is, Otaeri Black now, who goes back to TJ Faiani. Rico Ioane fires it out to Mark Talia, who is in a bit of a gap now. He has tried to shunt off the number 11 for the Chiefs, but he hasn't quite been able to. Now it is Ruru, goes to Robinson, goes out to TJ Faiani. Otaeri Black goes out to Caleb Clark. Is he going to pick up his 4th for this match? No, he has been tackled by Damian McKenzie, and it's a very good one. Sam Kane in that ruck very early, but didn't decide to contest. And now Akira Ioane around the side. Has he got the ball down? Yes, he has. And that is another try to the Blues. That is 4 so far in the first half, and I've always said if you can get 5 in that first half, you've got a very good chance of me not being able to catch up as the home team, just because of the scoreboard pressure. And also I believe there is such a thing as momentum in this game, and at the moment it is fair to say that the Blues well and truly have all of that momentum if it is available. Boshier tries to make the tackle on his opposite number. Akira Ioane too strong, and he has been able to get over the line there. It is Otaeri Black now with another kick. We are 35 minutes into this match after this kick goes over, so the Blues could still get 1 or 2 more. And I believe they do hold the record for the most tries in the first half with 6, I believe it was, or it might have even been 7. They were going very well, that is for sure. But nonetheless, it is going to be Bryn Gatlin who is kicking off once again for the Chiefs. I didn't guess that one. I guess I could say I was going to say long, but that wasn't the case. Babali driven backwards by Tupaia there. Sam Kane not contesting once again, and that is what is keeping us the ball at the moment. So Tutu now goes out to Rico Ioane. Quick hands, TJ Faiani out to Caleb Clark, who's tried to step and wasn't quite able to find the offload there. Ruru, we've got to go to the right here. It's gone back to Tui Pelotu. One more to TJ Faiani. We're in a lot of space now. He has tried to step, but Damian McKenzie once again has made the tackle. It is ripped away by the number 5 as well. Tarval running over Caleb Clark, but Papali finishes the job. Parsons rips the ball away. Goes to Tuanga Fasi. Akira Ioane out to Otaeri Black, who tries to offload to Talia, but wasn't quite able to find it. Offloads to Rico Ioane, who pierced the gap beautifully there, Rico Ioane. And because of it, he is going to score another try for the Blues. And now with this kick going over, we may even still have time for one more chance. Rico Ioane scoring that one. He did beautifully pierce that gap. There wasn't a lot of space there, but somehow he was able to get through. Offload from Otaeri Black. Mark Talia, look at that offload. And he just perfectly ran through the gap. Sean Wainui wasn't able to catch him, and neither was Sean Stevenson. There's Otaeri Black now. I want to make sure this one's going over. I could take it quickly, but then that could cost us in the second half. Tell you what, that one might still not go over by much, but it has gone straight down the middle. Otaeri Black gets it, and now the score is 35-0 to the Blues. And we have still got one more kickoff. So if we can claim this, maybe we have got a chance of scoring a 6th try in this first half. It's going to be Bryn Gatlin once again with this kickoff. Yes, kick short. They want to retain this ball, the Chiefs, and they have. It's a good take from their number 5. Oh, it is Mitchell Brown. Tarval now has gone around the side. He's looking decent this match so far. Ruru not quite able to rip that one away now. It is going to be Brad Weber who goes back to Brown once again. It's gone to Boshier. Tuangafasi makes the tackle. Oh, Robinson almost able to rip that one away. It is Brown who's got ball in hand once again for the third time so far in the last minute. Brad Weber now with the offload to Taval. Has Tuanuki Afi got that one? Yes, he does. It's gone to Tui Pelotu. One more to Perafeta. Fight it out to TJ Faiani. Back to Rico Ioane. He's too quick for Anton Leonard Brown. And he is too quick for Brad Weber. So unless something crazy happens in the second half, I would say the Blues have won this match already. And they are away from home. They are showing some pure dominance lately in this Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. And I say that purely because they were able to get the win as the home team, which is a crazy stat that not too many home teams, in fact no home teams, have been able to achieve so far other than them. But Rico Ioane has shown his pace once again, and he has scored the try. And tell you what, like I said, if momentum's the thing in this game, the momentum is well and truly going to be in the Blues' favour for the second half. But Terry Black has got that one straight down the middle. And now the score. They have got 42 points on the board in this first half. That is impressive from the Blues. They know that they have possibly already won this one, but we are going to try and put up a big fight as the Chiefs, that is for sure. We are switching to them now for the second half. And the worst thing, now that I think about it, I'm going to have to kick off to them. So they may still retain this ball for another few minutes, but nonetheless, the Blues have more possession. The Chiefs more territory. 3 penalties conceded is not what they would have been wanting, that's for sure. A yellow card did cost them a little bit as well. Tackles were pretty even overall, you'd say. Only about 18 between them, and also handling errors, a lot for the Blues. So the Chiefs will have to have a near-perfect second half if they do want to win this match. It is going to be Bryn Gatlin who's kicking off for the Chiefs. We are going to kick long once again, and hopefully we will be able to get this ball back very soon. Tobias Jason Hart. Who is it going to be? It's going to be Tui Pelotu who's got that one. It's gone to Akira Ioane out to Tuangafasi, and now they are already offloading and stepping as well. And now it is Damian McKenzie. Tell you what, I did terribly there. Caleb Clark has now been stopped. Sam Kane rips that one away. He needs to offload. He's gone to Jacobson. Brad Weber now has dropped the ball, and the Chiefs are under all sorts of pressure. It's been ripped away by the Blues once again. TJ Faiani up the middle has been ankle tapped. No, he hasn't. In the end, Anton Leonard Brown was able to make the full tackle, but tell you what, the Blues could hit 50 points in this match if they do get 2 more tries. Tupavai though rips the ball away. Leonard Brown drawing pass out to Sean Wainui now, who's got to try and step Perafeta, and he has been tackled by Rico Ioane though. And the Tuangafasi has been able to get that ball. Great low tackle from Gatlin there, but the Blues have all of the momentum in this match, and we need to try and change that. It's gone to Caleb Clark once again, but he has dropped the ball, and that is a gift for the Chiefs as long as we can score off it, that's for sure. It is Brad Weber who goes to Nathan Harris. One more to Tarval. Gatlin now goes out to Tupai. Drawing pass out to Sean Wainui. He's in space once again. He's going to try and step. No, he has been tackled by Perafeta this time. Tuanuki Afi in that ruck pretty quickly, but they haven't got a fullback at this stage. So we need to fire this wide as we can anyway. It's gone out to Tupai. Drawing pass out to Stevenson, who steps on the inside. Great tackle from Caleb Clark though. Pavali trying to rip it away, but we need to get a try very soon. Molly now goes to Tupai, back to Sean Wainui, out to Leonard Brown, who has run into Parsons, offload to Weber, who's been clotheslined by Akira Ioane, and that is not a yellow card apparently. Oh no, it was Hoskins Satuju, my apology, but nonetheless we needed that to be a card. We are going to be kicking right for the corner. Hopefully it will be a good kick from Bryn Gatlin, and we will be right outside of their line there. It's a decent kick, but we need this one to be straight from Nathan Harris. If there is a time for it, it is now. Hopefully we will be able to get it. That one is a little bit too straight. Is Robinson going to steal that one? He might. No, he hasn't. We are going to go for the drive here. We are going to try and push as far towards the line as we can. We have got a lot of men in that one. Brad Weber now is going to pass it out to Sean Stevenson, who is our winger. Tupai picks it up on the bounce. Great defence from the Blues, and terribly done by the Chiefs, unfortunately. I got that one extremely wrong, and it did cost us. Unfortunately, not only were all of the Blues lured in, but also all of the Chiefs were. That's a great tackle. Morley wasn't able to get that one though. And now James Parsons breaking tackle. Tupai has made that one. They're close to their own line, but they are looking like they're going to run it out. And that's another line out, which isn't what we want to see, because of the fact that line outs at the moment are probably the weakest part of my game. And I need to work on them big time. So I guess at this stage, it's too straight once again possibly. But we are going to do something different with this one. We are going to use our backs, what we should have done last time. Gatland goes to Tupaia, Leonard Brown, quick hands. Out to Sean Stevenson, who is going to score the try. And that is what we needed to do with the last one, unfortunately. But nonetheless, it is a try to the Chiefs. And if they are able to score 5 times in this half, the Chiefs, we will be able to get them a bonus point, which could be crucial coming into the later games of the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. But Vai able to win that one. Goes to Brad Weber, goes to Gatland. One more out to, I believe it was Tupaia. Anton Leonard Brown able to get that one to Sean Stevenson, who was able to make it over the line. It is going to be Bryn Gatland with this kick. No, it's not, sorry, it's Damian McKenzie, and I might have just messed it up because of it. But it has still gone just over from Damian McKenzie, and now the score is 42 to the Blues, 7 to the Chiefs. This is going to be a huge catch-up for the Chiefs to do because of the fact that I didn't really have a lot of bad moments in that first half as the Blues. Not a lot of time stalling either. That is a good tackle, and straight away Akira Ioane rips the ball away. What a Super Rugby Aotearoa he's having. It's Damian McKenzie one-on-one, and he sold the dummy. Unfortunately, one-on-one defending is not my forte at the moment. And because of it, it is another try for Caleb Clark to bring up his 4th. And tell you what, I think I'm almost better off just letting the fullback do his thing. I'm terrible at lining these up. I haven't had a lot of situations when I have had them. The last time I had a one-on-one was a very long time ago, but nonetheless, Akira Ioane rips it away. Jonathan Ruru goes to Caleb Clark. This is poor defence. The dummy cell didn't help, I don't think, but nonetheless, Caleb Clark able to score it. He is looking sharp for this match, and the Blues are looking very sharp. And they are now only going to be 1 point away from hitting that 50, and I think they are the only team to hit 50 before, if I'm not wrong. Well, they might have been very close nonetheless. But the score at the moment is 49 to the Blues, 7 to the Chiefs. And the Chiefs at the moment are being a little bit embarrassed at their home field. We are at FMG Stadium for this match. And this is not what the home crowd would have been wanting to see. Definitely not with that defence. Unfortunately, that is Brown who's ripped the ball away though. Goes to Molly Gatland, fires it out to Sean Wainui now, who has tried to pass on the inside, but he didn't do it. And because of it, Akira Ioane, I thought he was going to rip that ball away again. It's gone to Brown now, who goes to Gatland. One more. We didn't find anyone. Unfortunately, we seem to not have many backs. Nathan Harris now has been, oh shoot, a doo-doo. That was a huge hit from Rieko Ioane. Can we get a replay of that? Because he full on slammed his head through the ground there, Rieko Ioane. I'm going to take the tap, and then we are going to look at it a little bit later on, but it is Bryn Gatland who goes to Nathan Harris. One more to Stevenson, who has been tackled early, and now he is injured, Sean Stevenson. It is a knee injury. He's already got strapping on it as well, so that is not a good sign. Normally when you've already had an injury, those just make it a little bit worse, but nonetheless, it is going to be Jonah Lowe who makes his way onto the field. He is still a very good player, Jonah Lowe. But Sean Stevenson, he will be missed on this field at the moment because we do need to score quite a few tries. Right, it is going to be a scrum to the Chiefs now. Can we score off this one? I still can't remember if we scored off a set play. I don't think we did. So I think this one is allowed if I can score off it, but it has been tough against the Blues. But hopefully firing this wide will get us a try here, and it looks like it's going to. There's no one out here. Sean Wainui is going to run straight, and he has scored the try, but that is now the try for the Chiefs off the set play. I'm no longer allowed anymore. So we are going to have to find other ways of scoring about 6 or 7 times if we want to get back in the lead. I think we may only need 5 though to draw this match, which sounds like a huge amount to get. Normally I would be lucky if I get 5 throughout a half, but now we need 5 throughout a quarter of this match. But Sean Wainui able to score that one and get the Chiefs a little bit back into this match, but we have only got 21 minutes left of this one. And Damian McKenzie, unfortunately I might have missed that one as well. That one almost is missing. It has gone over off the post though. I need to start getting the timing right on them because of the fact that the Chiefs, they will be trying to make up as many points as they can for the points differential. And I should mention that after this match I am going to be doing the tallying up. I'm going to work out where every team is sitting, but with the win for the Blues here, they will definitely be in first place, but it will depend on who is in the other positions. And tell you what, that's another great step from a Terry Black. Great low tackle though from Bryn Gatland there on Caleb Clark, but I will be working it out and I will be letting you guys know exactly who is winning this table at the moment for Super Rugby Aotearoa 2021. But it is going to be now a line out to the Chiefs once again. That's not too bad from Nathan Harris there. And we have got that one. Vai has got that one. Now it is Bryn Gatland running sideways. Fires it back to Damian McKenzie. This is a nice overlap happening. It is Tupai who's going to go back to Sean Wainui, who has run up the middle. I thought he had enough pace, but he has been tackled by TJ Faiani. And can we please go to the breakdown without the Blues stealing the ball? I guess they might say the same thing, although we didn't actually get that one. So that doesn't make sense, but nonetheless, it is going to be Tui Pelotu who goes to Duanga Fasi. They are floating thick and fast here. Brad Weber gets back to his feet. Gatland now goes out to Tupai. One more to Nathan Harris. Drawing pass out to Damian McKenzie, who's going to try selling the dummy. He does. Damian McKenzie. He has cut way back on the inside as well. And he has scored the try for the Chiefs. Anytime I use a dummy sell, it does feel a little bit cheap. But nonetheless, the Chiefs need every little help that they can get in this one. At this stage, Damian McKenzie able to score. He did join the line as fullback. Brad Weber ripping that ball away. Bryn Gatland goes to Tupai, goes to Nathan Harris, drawing pass out to Damian McKenzie, who sells the dummy to Ruru. And then he cut right back round to try and make it an easy kick for himself. He must have known that I haven't been kicking them that well so far. So he wanted to make it as easy as possible, that's for sure. But nonetheless, we do still need another... We will need 3 tries after this in 15 minutes if we do want to get the bonus point. Hopefully we will be able to do it as the Chiefs, because that bonus point, that 1 point could be the difference between them making it into the final and missing out. At the moment, you'd think, unless something drastic happens, the Blues maybe have booked themselves that position in the final, or booked themselves that place in the final, should I say. And tell you what, they are looking sharp here, the Blues. I think I've got to go to the left here though. It is going to be Brad Weber, who goes to Damian McKenzie. Quick hands to Sean Wainui. I'm going to try and sell the dummy to him once again. And it has found Nathan Harris, which is very good. But unfortunately, the Blues almost won that one before I had even got into the ruck. That's how sharp they are being in the breakdown. Good tackle on Jonathan Ruru there. Brown able to rip the ball away, but he has been tied up by Rieko Ioane. No, it was Akira Ioane, I think it was. Or Hoskins Satutu. I am struggling to see the numbers at the moment. I am concentrating too hard. Molly now goes to no one. Gatland now has been clotheslined by his opposite number of Terry Black. And that's another only advantage. They have got one man in the bin, but surely they should have more than one. It's going back to Tupai. Draw and tell you what. That is another one for the Blues. Caleb Clark, the man who has scored but tries in this match. He has got 4, but now he is going to the bin for 10 minutes. And tell you what, they are getting more and more powerful, the Blues. Every time they do a clothesline, I am just going to tap this one and go, because of the fact that lineouts aren't our best feature at the moment. Tupavai goes out to Nathan Harris. We need someone else. It is Sean Wainui now, who has done the step. He's still trying to go, but he has been tackled. And now by the looks of that, straight away, that is sharp play from the Blues. You got to give them credit for that, because of the fact that now I've been sold the wrong way. Tuanuki Afi has shunted off Brad Weber. Boshier finishes the job though. Jacobson rips the ball away, goes to Vai, goes back to Tavo, goes to Molly now. It has found the hands. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, he has done the high ball. That's a new tactic from Rieko Ioane. It almost worked out, but Sean Wainui, I didn't press mark, sir. I didn't want to mark that one. I was going to just run away. Wainui is running it out from his own and goal pretty much. Brad Weber now has got a little bit of space, fires it out to James Lowe. One more to Damian McKenzie on the bounce, sells the dummy, but he is getting forced towards the touchline. Papali has ripped it away again. The Blues at the moment, you can't have a breakdown without them getting the ball, and that's another gap for them. And unfortunately, what is Brad Weber doing? And that is the 50 for the Blues. Brad Weber decided he wanted to just watch the game rather than play it. But nonetheless, TJ Faiani able to score for the Blues. And that little mark, unfortunately, I wasn't very keen on taking the mark. I wanted to run up the field of Sean Wainui. He looked like he had a little bit of a gap going on. But from there, Brad Weber just watches what happens here. He stops and admires the fact that TJ Faiani was in a bit of space. And nonetheless, the Blues have now got the 50. Terry Black now has got this kick, and at the moment the Blues have scored 1 try less than me in this half, which just shows you how well they are playing at the moment. Now it is going to be Bryn Gatland. This is a huge score. I think this might be the highest scoring match so far, if we can get 1 or 2 more tries in it. But nonetheless, Tupai has been chasing that one hard, has made the tackle as well. Now it is out to Robinson. Luckily they don't have Caleb Clark on that wing now, but it's out to Papali, who is tackled by Sam Kane. Back to his feet. No, not quite. Decided not to. Now it is going to be a tackle by Brad Weber. Hopefully someone is going to be able to steal that, but we're not quite able to. Hoskins Satutu round the side, driven backwards by Nathan Harris. That's Tupavai's ball. We're going to go out to the side. That would have him on it. That's gone through the hands, and now Peter Fetter has kicked it downfield. Akira Ioane's chasing this one very hard, and he might even win the foot race. Akira Ioane is, and it's another try to the Blues. I'm getting too hyped for this. No one, I don't think anyone anyway, would be as hyped as I am to be losing 61-21. But the Blues, you just got to admire how they have been playing. Unfortunately, the Chiefs not able to find that offload. Goes through the hands of Gatlin. Berafetta sends it downfield. And I could see from the get-go it was going to be very tough for us to get that ball. And Akira Ioane, the pace of the number 6 for the Blues. Tell you what, he's got to be up there, or close to up there, for player of the tournament so far. Akira Ioane, he's had an incredible season for the Blues so far. And our Terry Black has now got the conversion. And like I said, it could be the highest scoring match. And the Blues are helping us out for that factor, because of the fact that at the moment we've had 84 points scored in this match. The Chiefs, they've only got 21 at the moment. 3 times the points of the Chiefs are the Blues. We've had 12 tries scored in this match, I believe, if I'm not wrong, which is a crazy stat. And now they are hoping to probably score another one here, the Blues. I don't think they're the kind of team who would kick it out, but then at the same time, I feel like the AI will make them, unfortunately. And I don't think they'll want to. Hoskins Satutu, though, is injured, which isn't very good for him. Although that will mean that there is a scrum, and also that Caleb Clark will be back on the field, I believe. So that is a little bit of a decent situation for them, I believe. That will be Dylan Hunt, will it? Who is coming on the field? Yes, it is. And the yellow card is still existent for them. If we can win this one against the Feed, that would be great, because of the fact that there is only a minute left in this match. That's a great push from the Chiefs. I have already scored off a scrum, so I can't do that again. Jacobson now running around the side. Fires it back to Leonard Brown. One more to Damian McKenzie. Out to Sean Wainui. If he can put it down, no. He hasn't even got it close to the line. I was going to say if he can put it down very quickly, we might be able to get one more play in. But nonetheless, we do still need to score this. We need to score this for the sake of the Chiefs. It's going back to James Lowe. Oh no, Jonah Lowe, sorry. Getting the names mixed up. But nonetheless, we have still got that ball. We've only got forwards on that side. We're going to have to go to the left. It is Brown out to Tupaia. Good stuff, mate. And he has dropped the ball, and that is going to be the end of this game. Unfortunately, the Chiefs aren't happy. Tupaia's given it a bit of lip. But at the end of the day, they were well and truly outplayed. You'd say 3 times outplayed by the Blues, because that's how many more points they got. Times 3 over the amount of the Chiefs. But the Blues at the moment, who is going to be able to stop them? Probably whoever plays them next when they are at home, to be fair, following the pattern that we have had so far. But nonetheless, very good win for them. We did have 12 tries scored in this match. Akira Ioane got 2, Caleb Clark got 4, TJ Faiani 1, and then Rieko Ioane 2 as well. 9 from 9 for Terry Black. That is impressive kicking statistics. And then we have got Wainui, Stevenson and McKenzie able to score the tries for the Chiefs. McKenzie 3 from 3, but they just weren't quite able to do it in this match, the Chiefs. The possession was almost 50-50, same with the territory. The yellow cards, we had 3 in this match. That is probably the highest we've had in a match so far, as well as line breaks, 30 between the two sides. Penalties conceded as 7 as well. So I feel like this game is breaking all sorts of records. Handling errors are not too flash for either team, but of course that was because of the fact that I was them. I think the Blues, if I'm not wrong, had 12 after the first half. So I don't think they made many mistakes in that second. But nonetheless, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all for the next one.